detailing for the first time the connections between Barker and Nixon that existed even before the Watergate operation. The hardback edition of Legacy of Secrecy only hinted at Barker's role with Trafficante and in JFK's murder. This edition replaces those hints with definitive information about Barker, with more fresh information added throughout the book. However, most of the new revelations about Barker appear in the three-part special addendum, which follows the epilogue. Part 1 of the special addendum covers Barker's actions leading up to and during the time of JFK's assassination. Part 2 documents Barker's role in the operations that led to Watergate. Part 3 explains how readers can urge Congress and the administration to release what one official said were over 1 million CIA records related to JFK's assassination that remained secret, despite the 1992 law requiring their release. This new expanded edition of Legacy of Secrecy finally explains the mysteries surrounding some of the darkest episodes of America's past. It may disturb you, it may make you angry, but it will tell you things every American has a right to know. Introduction and Overview. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, triggered cover-ups by officials that continue to negatively impact American politics, life, and foreign policy. Legacy of Secrecy details those cover-ups and hidden investigations, many for the first time, including the reasons they were carried out under such intense secrecy. Most were spawned by John and Robert Kennedy's top-secret 1963 plan to stage a coup against Fidel Castro, a plan so highly classified that it only started to be exposed in 2005 and is finally fully revealed in this book. Their own confessions now show that 3 mafia bosses, Carlos Marcello, Santo Trafficante, and Johnny Rosselli, were behind JFK's assassination. They used parts of the secret coup plan to kill JFK in a way that forced Attorney General Robert Kennedy, President Lyndon B. Johnson, FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, and high CIA official Richard Helms to withhold crucial information, not only from the public and the press, but also from each other, and sometimes their own investigators. It's important to keep in mind that JFK was murdered just a year after the tense nuclear standoff during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The main goals of U.S. officials were to prevent a nuclear confrontation with the Soviets and to protect JFK's ally, high in the Cuban government, Commander Juan Almeida, head of the Cuban Army in 1963, still listed as Cuba's number 3 official today. While U.S. leaders managed to prevent a confrontation with Russia and preserve a critical ally high in the Cuban government, this limited the investigation into JFK's murder, allowing the 3 mafia chiefs and their associates to remain free. As a result, the long shadow of secrecy surrounding both JFK's murder and the coup plan set the stage for the murder of Martin Luther King, ultimately driving 2 presidents from office and bringing about the murders of 5 congressional witnesses in the mid-1970s. Legacy of Secrecy breaks important new ground in key areas, detailing for the first time Louisiana godfather Carlos Marcello's clear confession to ordering JFK's assassination. Marcello's criminal empire ranged from Dallas to Memphis, and previously secret files at the National Archives have shown that he made this confession in 1985 to an FBI informant ruled credible by a federal judge as part of a secret FBI undercover sting operation named Camtex. Exposed here for the first time, Camtex yielded Marcello's admission that he'd met Lee Harvey Oswald and set Jack Ruby up in business in Dallas. The operation also generated hundreds of hours of heretofore secret prison audio tapes of Marcello discussing his crimes, recorded using the FBI informant's bugged transistor radio. Yet the FBI and Justice Department withheld most of that information from the public and Congress for years, until its revelation in this book. Carlos Marcello wasn't the only mob boss who confessed his involvement in JFK's murder to a trusted associate. Legacy also uncovers important new information about Marcello's partners in JFK's assassination, Tampa godfathers Santo Trafficante and Johnny Rosselli, the Chicago Mafia's man in Las Vegas and Hollywood. Shortly before their deaths, both mobsters admitted their roles in JFK's murder to their attorneys. 2 of their associates, with documented ties to the secret JFK Almeida coup plan, likewise confessed. Using exclusive new information supported by FBI files.